October 2nd. I'm out here at Yamanohana, and it is an absolutely beautiful night. I don't think you can see much, but if you were here, maybe it's picking it up too. There's the mountain line right there, and then there's the crescent moon poking through. The clouds are being lit by an ambient light. The moon. Dude, it's beautiful. That's like stuff books are written about right there. Man, I'm thinking to myself as I'm out here staring at this beautiful setting, how anything's possible to achieve. And I think this is a win. Like, this is a definite win, man. You know, I'm not Bill Gates winning that big, but dude, it's a win, and I'm counting it as that. It might be, I don't know, dude, I'd say it's a pretty damn good score. I can always talk myself down, but being genuine, man, being here in Japan is badass. And I realized about 5 years ago, I was in Japan with the same company, and I wasn't working with them. They had a program. I came over here for 2 months, and I heard about this internship. And this internship, I had one of those moments, man, when they were explaining it. I'm like, dude, I can get this. And I remember looking at a 2020 Olympic ad, and I'm like, yo, man, I'm gonna be back. I don't know how I'm gonna be back in Japan, but I'm gonna be back. And you know those moments where you feel something and you just know it feels right. You get this gut feeling of like, wow, the stars have aligned, man. And it's such a cool feeling that I feel it's extremely rare, but it hit me, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be back in Japan on 2020. I don't know what it may be, but I'm gonna be back. And I've been applying for this internship, and I always heard no, and I heard no for 3 years. And this 4th year, I was like, you know what, man, I'm in a good place right now. I'm in a good place. I feel good about myself. This is as I was working at Big Sky, Montana for the winter season. I'm like, you know what, man, either they're gonna say yes this year, or they're gonna say no, and I'm gonna live my life accordingly to plan. Like, if they tell me no, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not just gonna throw in the towel and say I'm soaked and washed up. Man, I'm gonna live. And with that mentality, that's when life really came. That's when I was given the shot. You know, I think that's life right there in a nutshell, is when you're ready, the universe will give you what you want, what you need, but you got to be ready, and that takes time. And I think over those course of 4 years of consistently applying and also traveling the world by myself and finding out who Tyler is, all led to this climax of finally getting it and being in Japan. But I didn't know that back then, and the universe provided. Got a weird way of coming around. And there's so many times now, speaking of experience of like solo traveling, where I'm in Japan and I'm like, holy cow, man, if I didn't do those solo travels, if I didn't learn about that before I came here, this experience would be a ton harder. There's moments where I'm like, yo, I'm kind of feeling isolated right now, but I'm used to it, and I know it'll pass. But before, if I would experience that from, you know, isolation by being not able to speak the language, I would have went nuts. I was ready. I am ready. And that's why I got this shot to be back in Japan. The universe provides, man. If you can dream it, if you can see it inside your head, it's a reality. It's visualizing right there. And these little visualizings, I mean, this is a pretty damn big visualizing, but it shows to me that all this stuff is real. It's not some hippie mojo blojo. Like, dude, this is real. And I think that's what we all need to find out, man. Like, go on your own path, go on your own travels. The worst thing in life is not trying and failing. It's not doing something and then finding out that you're not into it. It's never trying. It's never trying, man. It's never trying. I'm a dark horse. I'm not cut up for that corporate world of go to college, find a job within that degree and work it for your entire life. I can't do that, man. It's not who I am. I'm a dark horse. I'm creating my path through miscellaneous things. Like, I'm experiencing life to the greatest ability to then see what I want, to see what I want to become. And that's what it's all about, man. Not this idea of I got a degree, so now I got to work in that. That's good for some people, and that is. But if you're a person that is not designed for that program, you're not designed for it, man. And it's not the do-all end-all, man. That whole corporate world was created in 1920 by us as humans. We can change that, and it's all right if you don't fit into it. And I'm finding that out through my travels, but I would never have been able to discover that if I didn't take the leap. Now I don't have my life figured out. I don't. I'm not that guy who will sell you on a step plan, and I will never claim to be that guy because it's not realistic. But I am enjoying who I am, and I am enjoying every day. Whether there's negatives, I still bring it around, and I still realize that I'm on the course that I want to be on. And there's always going to be negatives with everything. You're always going to get that lollipop that might be a little too sour or too sweet. It's just kind of how it is. If you like candy, you're going to keep eating. Man, it's the weirdest metaphor to bring up, but it's the truth. This is me signing off. Thank you for watching. Man, I'm loving life. I am just having one of those nights. I've been having so many shit nights. I mean, not that many shit nights. There's been a few. But I've been having so many good nights and subpar nights to finally reach this. It's the climax of ecstasy. Tonight is a great day. I will stop mumbling. I will let you do your thing. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate you. I am here in Japan. This is my update. I'm working with the company that I stand behind, and that's what it's all about. So until the future, this is Tyler Reitz signing off. Boom, peace out.